Hello, thank you for watching this video. So in this video I'll be doing question 5 of November 2021, question paper mathematics paper 1. These are functions, hyperbolic functions. So I'll read the statement and then answer the questions that follow. Let's go. Given f of x is equal to this. So we are given f as a function of x is equal to -1 over x minus 3 plus 2. Right, so we're given this hyperbolic equation. 5.1. Write down the equations of the asymptotes of f. So they want you to write the equations of the asymptotes of f. So you know a hyperbola have two asymptotes, a horizontal asymptote and a vertical asymptote. So our horizontal asymptote is y is equal to 2, y is equal to 2. Our vertical asymptote is x is equal to 3. These are the equations of our asymptotes. Now, we go to 5.2. Write down the domain of f. So, they want you to write down the domain of the function f. So the first thing you need to know is what is the domain. So you must be able to know or define or know what that means. Then once you know what it is, then you'll be able to find the domain of your function. So a domain is a set of x values for which our function will use. Right? It is the set of x values for which our function is allowed to use. So in this case, our function can use a lot of x values, of course, right? But our x is not allowed to be 3, because if our x becomes 3, then we have 0 here. So f at 3 is equal to -1 over 3 minus 3 plus 2. So you have 0 here. So this should not be happening, that situation there. So that is our restriction. That is our only restriction in this situation. Our x should not be equal to 3. So when we give our domain, so we can say, okay, x can be anything, right? But x must not be equal to -3. Sorry, must not be equal to 3. X must not be equal to +3, because if we have +3, we'll have that situation where we divide by 0, which is not possible. So x can be anything, but x must not be equal to 3. Or you can say, okay, x is an element of -infinity to 3. 3 is not included. Union, this excluded 3 to +infinity, right? So you can either you have x less than 3 or greater than 3. That is our domain. So we go to 5.4. 5.3. 5.3 reads as follows. Determine the coordinate of the x-intercept of f. They want you to find the coordinates of the x-intercept. So they want you to find where does our graph intercept the x-axis, right? So if you want x-intercept, right? If you want our x-intercepts, we know that on the x-axis, y is equal to 0. So we have our y is 0, which is our f of x is 0. So we have 0 is equal to -1 over x minus 3 plus 2, right? So 1 over x minus 3 is equal to 2. So 1 is equal to 2 into x minus 3. So cross multiply it here, right? But you have 1 is equal to 2x minus 6. Transpose the 6 to the other side. 1 minus, or 1 plus 6 is equal to 2x divided by 2 divided by 2, where x is equal to 7 over 2, which is equal to 3.5. So they wanted the coordinates of the x-intercept. So your coordinates is 3.5, 3.5, and 0. These are coordinates for x-intercept. Then we go to 5.4. Okay, so now we do 5.4. Write down the coordinates of the y-intercept of f. So they want to find the coordinate of the y-intercept. So what does this function intercept the y-axis? So you know when it intercepts the y-axis, x is 0 there, right? So we want the y-intercept, right? X is equal to 0 there. So f at 0 is equal to minus 1 over 0 minus 3 plus 2. Right? So what do we have? So we have 1 over 3 plus 2. So f at 0 is equal to 2.33, which is equal to 7 over 3. So our coordinates is 0 and 2.33. These are the coordinates for the our y-intercept. Right? So we go to 5.5. Okay. So now we do 5.5. 5.5 reads as follows. Draw the graph of f. Clearly show all the asymptotes and the intercepts with the axis. So they want us to draw this graph and show all the intercepts with the axis. So I'll need different colors. Let me go and get them. So we want to plot our function, right? So here we go. This is x is equal to 0. This is y is equal to 0 here. So what else do we have? We have our horizontal asymptote at y is equal to 2. So y is equal to 2. So it's somewhere here. Y. This is our y is equal to 2. So we have 2 here. This one, this is 2. Our vertical asymptote at x is equal to 3. That's our vertical asymptote. So we'll have some here. So this is 3. This is x is equal to 3. This line here. And then we have our intercept. One is a 3.5 and 0, which is somewhere here. So 3.5 is somewhere here. Here's our other point. And the other one is at 0 and 2.33. 0 and 2.33. So I'll say somewhere here. 2.33. So what do we do next? We plot our function. So just important to know the shape, right? So do something along the lines of doesn't touch or cross our asymptote. So the other part. So this is your f. We have drawn this.